What up, everybody? It's your boy Dash D.U.B. Man, we back with the first show of the newly formulated formula on Radio 22. That was a lot to get out. I had to take a breath before I said that one. The newly formulated the formula, and I'm happy to be here with my man Bang to kick things off. Bang, what's going on? Say what's up to the people. How you doing?
Man, you already know I'm great every day. 365 days of straight happiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great too, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm excited about this interview, and I'm glad you said that 365 days of happiness, because we going to talk about that too. That's going to
Okay.
be a part of this interview and this broadcast. But yeah, make sure you see my man's social media. Make sure you liking the social media. Hit him up on IG, Bang Too Real. Make sure to visit the website, Bang Too Real. We also got this brother up on the Radio 22 website at myradio22.com. He's in our artist spotlight right now. So you hit that homepage, you're going to see this brother. You're going to see his new song, Quarantine. You're going to see his new video, Quarantine, that we're going to get into as well. So, man, let's get started. Let's get cooking, my man.
Let's
It's
do
been a
it.
long time since we did an interview like this.
It has been. It's been too long. 20,
But
2019, man, killed a lot of things, but we still working.
Right. So, we talked about quarantine, but the last time we met up, it was, at least in the interview setting, it was pre-quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, last year, man, it was crazy. Yeah, I mean, you just didn't really know which direction, life was even going at that
Right.
moment. Nobody ever even gone through this. I mean, I've never gone through this in my life, so it was definitely new for me.
Right. Man, it's new for everybody, catching everybody off guard. But the first thing I would like to get into is really how, speaking of the quarantine, how has this affected how has this affected you musically? We ain't got no shows, no blaze the stages. How does that change things up as far as getting music done, putting music out? What's been the impact of COVID-19 for you?
Yeah, I think that probably for a lot of artists, it gives us time to really focus on ourselves. It
Mm,
gives you time to, perfect your craft, see where you been,
right,
and really think about which direction that you're going, right now, because you can't go out there and do shows. You can't go out there and shake hands. You can't even
right,
shake a hand. You know what I'm saying? So you damn sure can't pass out a CD. So
right.
you got to think of different ways of hustling and getting yourself out there and really perfecting your craft right now.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. And when I put in the description when I put up we're going live, and appropriately that's how it should be put. Artist and entrepreneur. How has this affected Blaze the Stage? We know there hasn't been shows, but has that changed what you plan to do for moving forward? When things open up with Blaze the Stage.
And it definitely it definitely affected Blaze the Stage. 2019 was a good year for Blaze the Stage. Did
Mm-hmm.
about 10 shows, and so I promise people I'm about to do twice as many shows 2020, and I couldn't deliver on that. So I'm a man of my word, but that's something that I really couldn't help. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
it definitely did affect Blaze the Stage, but at the same time, I did have a chance to collab with my man Ram Bunches, and we did a written rumble series. So
Shout out Ram.
uh yeah, shout out to Ram. We still working on that. We threw a show, no Blaze the Stages, but Blaze the Stage is definitely gonna kick back up, man. As soon as this pandemic is over with, we gonna come back even bigger and stronger.
All right. Any artists I heard that, make sure to hit him up. Make sure to hit him online. Make sure and let him know that you ready. He's always looking for artists. It's a dope setup. It's a great environment for you to come out and showcase your talent. For you to be able to come out and network with folks, meet other people. I mean, I heard some cats. I've heard a few cats now I never heard of that were dope. That I'm like, where did these cats come from? Like, where y'all been? I haven't seen you in the normal spots I've been, but you seem to find talent. I mean, how do you go about? I mean, how do you be finding some of these talented cats, man? Right in our
Like,
backyard.
man, the thing, you know what? One thing that I do is I support. I
Mm,
support other artists. All the artists that I know, I went out to their show even when I wasn't on the bill. I went out to their show. I
that's what's
supported
up.
them. You know, people that I didn't even know. I had the free time. I went and checked them out to hear their sound. You know,
Mm-hmm.
to watch their performances. I connected with them. I got their social media. You know,
Mm,
and that's a main way how I found so many dope artists. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
I just stayed connected with them.
right,
And one good thing about the Blazer stage that I do love is that I get to step away from being an artist and actually appreciate other artists' art. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Which sometimes it's kind of hard to do when you're just stuck at being an artist because you feel like you kind of in competition with everybody else. But with the Blazer stage, I get to listen to everybody else's music and be like, damn, that's dope. That's dope.
Right,
That's dope. Let me holler at them.
right.
Let me see if you want to perform. So yeah.
Man. No, I've enjoyed it. I can't wait for those to kick back up for the Blazer stage. So artists, yo, like I said, yo, make sure you hit this man up. Make sure you stay on his radar when that time comes. Because I know he'll reach out. He's a man of his word. That's for sure. Let's get
Right.
back into we tapped into the Blazer stage and the entrepreneurship. Let's get back into the artistry. So quarantine, is this a single? Are you releasing a bunch of singles, or is this kind of a precursor to an EP or an album?
No, it's a single. It's,
Okay,
it- it's a it's a single that I had to get out there. I had to get that message out there
right.
to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a part of a project. I got plenty other singles that I want to throw out there. I got a
Mm-hmm.
good 50 some songs I want to throw out there. So I'm just gonna throw them all out there as singles. I'm not doing no projects this year.
Okay, that's what's up. And quarantine. For those people who haven't heard the song, haven't seen the video, hopefully they stay on board and they can see it because we are going to during this interview show you the full video in its entirety. Tell them what it's about because we've had artists that have put out quarantine songs and COVID songs that are talking about this is kind of what's going on at least from their standpoint and what they've been through, but you dive far deeper
Right.
into quarantine and COVID-19 than I think I've heard any other artists do that have said, I want to do a quarantine song or a COVID song. Tell these people, what is this about and what are you trying to get across to them?
The visuals and the lyrics give you like a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The like most of the lyrics, it comes from my personal perspective of what happened. Because when COVID-19 first hit, I'm like, damn, I'm like, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
this feel like a movie, like
right.
everything changing. And then, the city got shut down, Madison got shut down, but at the same time, I'm still working my job. I'm like, okay, so it's so bad, but I still gotta go to work. And not only that, I'm working overtime. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So,
right.
and I talked to a couple of homies, and then I'm hearing that there've been a couple break-ins. So that was like the top thing on my list. It wasn't
Mm,
even food. Everybody going out there buying food and ending up on
right.
toilet paper. On the whole toilet paper thing is crazy to me. Lucky for me, late 2019, I already went to Costco and bought a big ass thing of toilet paper. So I was good on toilet
Oh yeah,
paper.
you stocked up already.
Yeah, I was already straight. I'm still working on that toilet paper, yo. It's 2021. But anyway, um, yeah, so in my mind, I'm like, this a pandemic. People about to go crazy. I need to protect my family. So that's why I
Right.
was sending my lyrics. Everybody going grocery shopping. I'm at the gun store. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I'm going to buy ammo. You know what
right.
I mean? I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to gun shows and whatnot, and I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, some extra, artillery for the crib. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because as the king of my castle, I would rather
Mm-hmm.
die before I let something happen to anybody in my kingdom.
Right.
So that was the number one thing on my mind. And with the visuals of the video, I just been doing so much research, and the whole pandemic, where it started from, you know what I'm saying? What's been going on since then? The whole everybody's quarantined, the whole nation is just shut down. Trump is tweeting like crazy, going against BLM and everything, and food stamps been double, triple. You know what I'm saying? You know, the visuals on that video is real crazy, and especially the end. The end, you know what I'm saying, is definitely like the biggest message that I want to get out to people, because one thing that I don't do too much of trying to get people to feel how I feel and think how I think. You know, I can tell people what to think, but at the same time, the people that think the opposite of me, they're doing the same thing. I don't want people to think or feel how I think and feel. What I want to do, what I'm trying to convince people to do, is to have a free mind. Have a free mind and a free heart, and do research. Don't just do what somebody tell you. Don't just feel how somebody wants you to feel, but use your own common sense and do your own research and try to find the truth for yourself.
Well, don't say no more, because I want them to see this visual.
Right.
I don't want to leak nothing else. So for everybody, yo, man, we're about to go into the new video quarantine. Put together, tell us who recorded this and put this together for you.
I mean, the lyrics is all me. Just chilling. He came out and shot the video for me. Most definitely. So shout out to Just Chilling, man. He been coming out and shooting a lot of my videos. You know, so the video editing was me and my team. So yeah.
That's what's up. All right, homie. Here we are. We premiering right here on the Formula, Quarantine by my man Bang.
COVID-19 got the nation quarantined. This not a dream. This real. Don't sleep. 2-track mind. Get supplies, protect the family. And you better not touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't grab me. Everybody got a mask. Gloves on, no shaking hands. And I'm thinking this is unexpected or a hell of a plan. USA Today headline: Kobe Bryant died with 9. Vaccine for coronavirus on the left side, huh? The whole nation in panic. Think that's what they want. I don't know anybody that's got it. Is this fake or what? Listen, population control maybe. Looks like I gotta cancel that B-Day party for my youngest baby. Checking that virus update daily. I'm getting that OT pay me. A lot of people lost their jobs, business closed, that they're crazy. Schools closed, people tension high. People fighting for toilet paper, and I'm like, why? They paying for anything they can eat up in them local stores. I'm buying 40 rounds and buckshots out the gun store. That food never comes short, but if somebody thirsty, gun in they shorts, all black shirt on my front porch, I grab that torch and you'll get barbecued and served on the front porch. You got that thirst, but I got kids. You get buckshot at them kids. Save them, Lord, but save me first, cause I'm the man and my fam depending on me. On the real, I'm only trying to figure out. Deep freezer full of food, refrigerator full of food, mass indictments, people claiming they playing us for fools. 600 cartels arrested while we social distant. R.I.P. to the life we were living. I don't know what's fake or true. I ain't got nothing to do. Checking on all my crew. When COVID go in, trying to hit the club again. Bottles on me for you. We tear the winners through. Sanitizing, online, socializing, post my opinion. Some agree, some didn't like it. I gotta live my life. I'm gonna take a drive. Some don't believe the lies. Some say stay inside. I'm being bored alive. Wondering what's next. Updates on the virus. Update me when they send them checks. Doubled up them stamps. I don't get them. However, feed your family, never hate. Just don't sell them. I appreciate all the things that I can't do. Holla at a girl for some new. Take a flight where I've never been to. Now Wuhan those at the strip club. Now OnlyFans probably blow up. I just wanna get drunk and go nuts. Give a girl foot long like cold cuts. Food coat I work for. Probably made a bill a day. If I see one person sick at work, I'ma quit today. On the bright side, it's rare I see 12 outside. I look both ways while outside. The safety off my gun live. I don't want to, I'm prepared to. I don't want to take your life. You was the ones that bought a whole lot of tissue, But a bigger issue is you a waiter and a bartender. Things that work slow all winter. Seeing opportunity in me to get food a lot quicker, nah. My heart goes out to those affected by the virus worldwide. And salute all survivors of the crisis, strong-minded. 365, I'm still smiling. Born to die, I can't choose when, so I'ma live my life. I don't know what's fake or true. I ain't got nothing to do. Checking on all my crew. When COVID go in, trying to hit the club again. Bottles on me for you. We teared up when it's through.
And we back. We back. That was quarantine. I gotta apologize. Seems like StreamYard is still working out the kinks with the new video capabilities. So hopefully that'll get better as it keeps going. But like looking at that, like damn, that's like that's like been life for like the last year, and it's crazy. You know, so much has happened. You almost forget all the things that occurred.
Right.
You know, the Kobe Bryant thing, like, yeah, we did lose Kobe. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking about the things over the stuff with China. Now I'm looking at the reaction over here. The Rittenhouse dude that came out or whatever with the Black Lives Matter stuff and shot the protesters. I'm like, man, this all happened in a year?
Yeah. We want to forget it. That's why. So much happened last year, man. It was crazy. The whole Kobe Bryant thing, that's what blew me. That they was already looking for a cure in 2019, and we ain't even know about it to 2020. That was crazy to me.
Man. And your quote at the end. Please recite that quote at the end for everybody. The last slide.
Do research, ask questions, believe half of what you see and nothing what you hear. To me, that's kind of was wrong with the whole social media. Is like people just going off of what other people post. You know what I'm saying? And in today's age, it's like, you know, once you locked in on something, it's like you don't even want to hear somebody feeling or thinking the complete opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even put yourself in a position to even learn from other people's perspective and what they've gone through. You're just stuck on how you feel about something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if because people just don't want to be wrong, they don't want to feel like they believe in the wrong thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they just, they're set in their ways, or they just manipulated into just feeling a certain way. They don't even want to entertain the thought that it could be a completely different way than what they believe in. So
it feels like we've gotten it feels like some things got accelerated in this pandemic. The thought, and I think kind of what you're alluding to, but tell me if I'm wrong, this cancel culture thing got sped up. And it's like we're ready to cancel somebody quick and do basically exactly what you just said people won't do. I got my own idea. This is what it is. I'm not going to even entertain your idea. I'm just going to push you to the side and just keep moving forward and almost try to convert as many people as I can to come with me.
Yeah. Hey, the craziest part is if you feel different from that person, you're an idiot. You're a dumbass. You need to shut up. You need to die. You need to just delete your account. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Just because I feel different from you, what makes your opinion more valuable than mine?
Right. Man. And I think what people are trying to figure out, because I mean, it's much like the virus, that mentality spread. That mentality has continuously spread. For a virus, quote unquote, we have, we have something that we can take in the arm or whatever to get rid of that virus. They have something medically that they feel can do that. Everybody
Right.
has their own opinion on that, and I respect that. But this mentality that spread, how do we cure that? Or how do we even start to cure something like that?
Man, that's really the question right there. I mean,
Right.
try to get people to value other people's opinion. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Is definitely gonna be hard because we live in a day and age where everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
And you can be one way in real life, you can be a different way online, and it's just all entertainment and people are gonna gravitate towards who you are online. And it's really kind of hard to just get the real out and just get people to understand, like,
Mm.
maybe you need to listen to this person. You might think
Right.
that, the vaccine or how this country has been moving, what I'm saying, with the whole COVID thing is the way
Yeah.
that it should be moving. This person feels complete opposite. The only way that you can really learn is if you listen to this person. This person
Right.
might have some valuable information that make you rethink. Maybe this
Right.
person is right on some things, but
Right.
we're not really conditioned to do that. We're conditioned to say, you feel different, you're an idiot, and you need to do more research because I got all the right answers.
Mm.
Crazy.
Right. Man. Well, I love the video. I enjoyed it. I mean, like I said, so there's so much packed in there. Like, you really do need. Every time I've watched it, I've found something new that I didn't pick up the first time I watched it.
Right.
But those are the type of videos that I like, where it's like with movies. It's like you like the
Yeah.
movie so much, you go back and it's like, oh, I didn't pick that up. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about this video. And for other people watching it, it's kind of like a conversation starter, because you're pulling in so many things.
Right. One thing that's crazy to me though was that what Trump was tweeting.
Mm-hmm.
He just labeled BLM a terrorist group, Antifa
Yeah.
a terrorist group. Which, okay, that's your opinion. They
Right.
was destroying shit. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I understand that. But then the other groups, he didn't say nothing about, like the Proud Boys. And matter of fact, and one thing I found out, there were a lot of hate groups that ran up in the Capitol. When he did his speech, there were a whole lot of hate groups that he didn't even speak of. You know what I'm saying? That really could be labeled as a terrorist group, obviously, because they ran up in the Capitol.
Right.
He didn't have nothing bad to say about them, but you saying something bad about BLM and their
Right.
movement. To me, that I don't even understand his whole mentality with that.
Right. And I wonder if it was a combination of some of those groups that you researched that was at Charlottesville as well.
That was where?
At the Charlottesville, where one of the protesters got killed in Virginia about 2 years ago, where he said there's good people on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it was a combination of some of those same groups that went in the Capitol. I wonder if they was at Charlottesville too.
Ain't no telling.
Right.
But you know what? Those people ride for him, so he's not gonna say nothing bad about him.
Right. Right. Man.
Oh.
Well, anybody that loves hip hop, because hip hop, the essence of it, for me, from my perspective, was a lot to do with storytelling. It was, it came from what was going on in our community, but it also came from reporting for things that were going on in the world that needed to be that needed attention.
Right.
So a video like this, a song like this, I love, I enjoy, and I hope you continue to do more stuff like this because this is this is the thing that needs to get out. This is what people need to know. And worst case scenario, if they don't agree, it could, like I said, it can be a conversation piece. It can be a starter.
Right.
And that's what we want. We want people to start communicating again and start listening again.
Yeah, and respecting.
Right.
Respect other people's opinion. That's what's killing us. I mean, I could put out there, I don't agree with the vaccine. I put that out there, and somebody is just all in their feelings about it. I mean, I don't agree with the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So why are you all in your feelings about it? Why don't you try to understand why I don't? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could save your life. Maybe I can help you or help somebody else. But we're just so molded into attacking people that disagree with us, and we don't even give it a thought that maybe I should listen to this person, pick that person's brain, and maybe I might agree or disagree, but I'm gonna listen to what this person has to say, and I'll just figure it out if it's useful information or not. We don't even have that no more. That's
the common decency has kind of gone away.
It's just gone. It's gone. And I just feel like a lot of people are, and it's not everybody, and and I don't even know if it's really cool to say a lot of people, because a lot of people can feel a lot of different ways, a lot of people on this planet, but a lot of people are riding a wave of what the media is saying and what the government is saying, and they're not doing no research at all. They're not like their street instincts, especially with the Black community. A lot of us come from the bottom. We come from the gutter and the trenches, and we develop certain instincts. We can look at a person and we can tell if that's an honest person or not. You don't even have to say anything. We can just look at how you dress and how you walk, how you carry yourself, and we'll know right before you approach us and say anything. We'll know if we should trust you or not. But when it comes to the media and politics, we just believe in everything that they say, and it's like our instincts are just gone. We're not asking no questions at all, and that's like the low key thing that I want people to get back to. You know what I'm saying? With the message that's in this video, you know what I'm saying? Get back to your instincts. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Why is it that you can't even Google negative reactions to the coronavirus vaccine, and a bunch of people you won't even find a bunch of people saying their negative reactions to taking the vaccine, how it made them feel afterwards. What you're going to find is a whole bunch of news reporting them giving people the vaccine, not even real people like me and you. You got to think about it, like, why anything else you could find out what normal people are doing, but the vaccine, you can't find out what normal people are doing if you just Google it. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to use your instincts. You got to ask a lot of questions.
Right. Well, the song is Quarantine. The video is Quarantine. They can find it on YouTube. On your YouTube, they can find it on SoundCloud. Is there any place else they can find it?
You can go to my Facebook. It's on my Instagram. It's gonna be on all platforms worldwide pretty soon. So this is more like a soft open. I just want to see how people was gonna take it and how they feel about it. But it's gonna be distributed worldwide to all online sites. So yeah, that's gonna happen real soon. Probably in about a week.
Oh, that's what's up. So you started off the year with Quarantine. And you kind of wet everybody's beak a little bit. So then what's next? What should we expect from Bang next?
So February, I'm gonna drop another video.
Oh,
because it's that time of the year.
Right.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Tax season. It's tax season time. It's tax season. Yep. And I'm gonna be dropping that video, and I might drop something in between that, you know what I'm saying, to to really kill the radio stations, you know. So
Okay.
I'm really plotting on now, and I'm gonna drop some on the low to the radio stations. But the next
Okay.
video, most definitely in February, is gonna be tax season. So
Tax season.
definitely be on the lookout for that. That one's gonna be crazy too.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard that and seen you perform that. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Especially if that another round of stimulus comes out.
Man, if that yeah, that 14, I'll take that 14 all day.
Right. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. So we've dived into quarantine. Make sure y'all are out, jump on the web, however you get your music, whether going to the YouTube, SoundClouds, or on Facebook, Instagram, you can access this. We got tax season coming up next. So we're looking forward to that. I did want to dive into something for me following you, that I've consistently seen on your social media. And I want you to kind of go into it and kind of explain a little bit, because I think that can be helpful to, I think, anybody, listening, as far as their mentality and emotionally, especially in a time like this with the pandemic. I think it can be of great help. And that is the 365 days of happiness. Tell us what's that about? How did you start that? Give us a little background on it.
Man, so it started off with 365 days of happiness. Then it went to 365 straight days of happiness. And it started because I had to realize that there were three types of people in this world: people that were unhappy, people that was just not happy, and people that were happy. And I had to realize where I was, and I was just not happy. I wasn't unhappy,
Okay.
but I was just not happy overall. I had happy moments and I had unhappy moments. I was like right in the middle.
Okay.
And I had to take a look at myself. I had to reflect on my life, who I was as a man, how I respond to things, how I let things affect me emotionally and mentally. And I had to make a change, because if you're not strong mentally and emotionally, when that storm hits you, when those hard times hit you, it's gonna hit hard. It's gonna feel like a Mike Tyson punch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna knock you out. And you gotta be strong enough to take those hits and just keep it moving. So I really had to tell myself, okay, being so emotionally angry, being short-tempered, being so snappy at people, those are just forms of emotional weaknesses. Doesn't mean that I'm weak, but I'm displaying certain levels of emotional weaknesses because I'm letting my emotions dictate my mood for the day, especially when I was getting pissed off, and I'm pissed off for the whole day. And I mean, back in the day, I'm pissed off for 2, 3, 4 days or something that happened 4 days ago. So I came a long way, and that's just one thing. Like what when I say stuff like that, I came from the bottom of that. So I'm not perfect at all. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm here, saying with my happiness. And I even found happiness at one of my lowest points of my life, because I had a choice. I had to appreciate my life, appreciate myself, or I could just keep going down and down and down. And so once I found that complete happiness within myself, and I was happy with myself in my life, nothing else really could disrupt it.
Right.
Nobody at the corner store, that female that got my order wrong at the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in any type of relationship, romantic, family, anybody, nobody could really destroy who I am now, because I'm gonna maintain my happiness, and I'm not gonna let anything hold me down and keep me down there. And maintaining that happiness has been a whole lot easier than trying to develop it. So for the past few years, man, my life just has been great. Now that doesn't mean that I don't go through anything, and it doesn't mean that people don't irritate me or piss me off. But if I gotta check you, once I check you, I'm good. I could turn around and smile and laugh, and people won't even know that I just checked somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I like maintaining that status is very key. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope that I done a lot of 365 straight days of happiness in like 2018. I hope I helped a lot of people because,
Right.
especially with times like this,
Mm-hmm.
you are going through you're scared, you're afraid, you don't know if you're gonna die, you don't know if you're gonna get sick, family members probably getting sick or whatever, you might know somebody that died, and you still have to maintain yourself. Having that complete happiness is gonna help you get through these times. I hope I helped a lot of people, and I'm gonna continue to do like 365 straight days of happiness, and I hope I can help people get through any dark times in the future.
For those people that are tuning in, and you've piqued their interest as far as I identify what you're saying. I go through the same things, and I would like to be where you are now. What would you tell them is the first step? If this was somebody that's listening and says, "Yeah, I'm mad right now," you know,
Right.
what is the first step for that person to change to get on the path to where you are?
I think the first thing, the easiest thing, like the crush thing to do, is to pretend that you holding up a mirror and you say, what could you have done better? How could you have reacted better? Because a lot of people, they don't like to hold themselves responsible and say, what could I do? So say,
Right.
what could you do better? Hold that mirror and say, what could you have done better? Think back at that situation where you snapped on somebody at this fast food restaurant because your order, came a little slow. And you sit back, you think about what could you have done better? This person at the cash register didn't make your food, so that person didn't have nothing to do with it. I mean, it's a small situation, but once you start to think back at mistakes that you made and you say, what could I have done better? The next time, somebody bring your food late, you probably like, it's not really worth my time to get all pissed off and in my feelings because this person brought my food late. It's not this person's fault. So then you start to react to situations differently, and that's when you start to really upgrade yourself.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Bang has laid out that first step for anybody that is listening or is playing this back, for you to make that change, for you to get on that path to 365, not days, but straight days of happiness. And as he said, and he's alluded to, like, he's going to continue to keep putting things out. The brother is always up here and on social media and helpful and getting back at people. I'm gonna put your info up here again for people that may want to reach out. And we've kind of stepped into my last question, which is, what is your formula for success? The show is called The Formula.
Right.
And it's formulas, but for you in particular, I really want to know what's your formula to success.
I would say, first off, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself a lot. Even through, the tough times, even if you make mistakes, you got to believe in yourself. And second of all, you got to understand that nobody does it on their own. Nobody.
Right.
You need a team. You got to have a good support system. You got to network. You got to make friends. You got to keep it real with people. And you got to stay consistent and stay positive. You stay consistent. You stay positive. You believe in yourself with your team, and your team believe in you, then you will be successful.
Yo, man, you seem like that was so good. I almost think that was one was rehearsed. But no, it wasn't. I didn't tell you the question until we just started. Man, you all need to play this one back.
Right.
I mean, if y'all ain't getting these jewels at the end, I don't know if we can help you. I mean, we laid it all out for you. Man,
Right.
this has been great. Man, I've enjoyed this. I'm happy we got to get to the music, digest the music, talk about that. But I'm happy we also got to talk about life
Right.
because really, they got a mutual friendship here. The life affects the music affects the life. They kind of go together. I mean, with anybody that that I work with or have worked with, I've always talked about what is your outside the studio life like, because that's going to impact what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish here. So to be balanced on both levels and to be able to go at it, is that pathway forward. And I'm happy that, we got to address both of those during this interview, man. I appreciate you.
Right. Much love, man. Definitely.
Anything else? Any other shout outs or anything you want to get to the people before we close out?
Shout outs, man. It's so many shout outs because it's so many people that believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to you, Dash. You know what I'm saying? My engineer for a lot of these songs that I'm about to drop. Dash D.U.B Radio 22. Much love to them. Much love to Sheena. I'm gonna be doing an interview with her in a few days. Everybody that I collab with, everybody that performed at the Blazer stage.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I ain't talked to you in a while, I appreciate you. I love y'all for that. Everybody that support me, much love. Shout out to everybody that's remaining positive and living day life. Real
Right.
talk. What's real is real on that one.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, homie. We're going to close things out. I appreciate you. Everybody that's tuned in or watching this back, make sure to hit my man up. Hit the website. Hit him up on IG. Go listen to the song Quarantine. It's up on YouTube. You can hear it on SoundCloud. It's going to be everywhere in about a week. Make sure you check that out and show love. Make sure we are supporting our artists. And to do that, you got to be active with your likes, with your shares, with your comments, with your clicks on the website. We got to support ours. All right, Bang. Peace to you. Peace to everybody else. Much love, man.
For sure.
We'll talk, homie.
All right.